Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Killer Quartet by Strosahl. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in every row, every column, and every 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have killer cages in the grid, that's these cells surrounded by dotted lines. Digits in a cage sum to the value in the top left, so these 4 are summed to 12, these 3 sum to 10. In addition to that, you can't repeat digits in a cage. So if I have a 2 here, I can't put another 2 in the cage. Like I can't do 2 and 2 here. Sudoku would be perfectly fine with it. Killer cages are not. So we're not allowed to do that. In addition to that, we do have these quadruples in the grid. They overlap with these killer cages. It's this circle with the digits in it. In the 4 cells that the quad touches, that the circle touches, we need at least 1 each of the listed digits. So we need at least one 1 and at least one 2 in these 4 cells. At least one 1 and one 3 in these 4 cells. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. All right, good place to start is this 7 cage. 7 and 3. Good way to think about that. There's only one way to add to it. And how do we know that? Well, the minimum 3 digits we could put in it are 1, 2, and 3 because we can't repeat any. That's going to be true of any 3-cell 7 cage. And 1, 2, and 3 adds to 6. So we need to increase that by 1. How are we going to do that? Well, we can't increase the 1 by 1 because then we'd have 2 2s. We can't increase the 2 by 1 because then we'd have 2 3s. So we could only increase the 3 by 1. And we end up with 1, 2, 4. And indeed, 1, 2, 4 is the only way in 3 cells that can't repeat to add to 7. And so that leaves here, we're going to have 3, 5, 6. I think is going to help this 12 cage here, right? Because the quadruple in the 12 cage says we need a 1 and a 2. Well, they can't be down here. So this is where the 1 and 2 go. Those add to 3. 12 minus 3 is 9. That leaves 9 behind. So these two add to 9. And so we can't use the 5 because we can't do 4 plus 5. So we got to do 3 plus 6, which leaves the 5 here. All right. Now we know we need a 1 in here. So the 1's going to go down here. This cannot be 1 anymore. What else do we need? Okay, so we know there's going to be a 1 and a 4 in here. That adds to 5. And so 14 minus 5 is 9. So we need the 1 and the 4 and then 2 new digits that add to 9. So we can't repeat the 4. We can't do the 1 and the 4. Like, for example, we can't do the 1, 4 like this and then do a 4, 5 because that repeats the 4 in the cage. So we're going to have to do 1, 4, 3, 6. And this 3, 6 pair is telling us the 3, 6 can't be here. So the 3, 6 ends up here. And now this is the 1, 4 for the quad. That 1, 4 pair does give us the 2 here. These aren't 2. All right, we finish this row with a 5. Now this is in a 10 cage. So these two need to add to 5 as well. So that's going to be 2 plus 3 because 1 and 4 are gone. And so now this is our 6. That gives us the 3 and the 6 here. All right. I think we can finish this row because this 5 isn't here. So this is our 5. Well, almost finished the row. That's our 5. That's our 4. So now we know that this is a 3, 4, 6 triple, and this is a 1, 2, 5 triple. Oops, 1, 2, 5 triple. That's not 5. Okay, we need a 1 up here somewhere. That means there's a 1 in this cage here. That actually places the 2. So there's not a... Oopsie. Whoa. There's not a 2 here. Did I do that right? Yeah, the 1s force that to be a 2. Okay, yeah, so then that's a 3, and that's a 2. This 3 DT2's in the corner. We need a 2 in this quad now, and it can't be here in any of these 3 cells because of these 2 2s. So the 2 ends up here. And now we have the 1, 2, and 5. We need 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 8, so we need 4 more. So that's our 4. That's 1, that's 4, that's 5. That's 1. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, we're always going to have the 2 digits in the quad and then 2 digits that add to 9, either 4, 5, or 3, 6. Because if you add the 2 digits together of the 2-digit number and then subtract it, we're subtracting the units digit and then another 1, which would give us 9 every time, as long as the digit is a 2-digit number with 1 in front. Yeah, so we need 1 and 3 and then 2 digits that add to 9, which means we need 4, 5. So they can't have 3, 6 in here because we'd repeat the 3. So there's no 6. This is 3, 4. This is 1, 5. So that gives us the 1 and the 5. Gives us the 2 and the 1. That gives us the 4 and the 1. which gives us the 3 and the 4. Gives us the 6 down here, the 6 and the 3. All right, and now I think we probably just plonk the rest of these. This column needs a 6, this column needs a 2. This column is just going to be a 3-4 pair, so that's our 3, that's our 4. Didn't need this cage at all. Over here, yeah, we need the 5 here, we need the 3 here. This row finishes with a 1, this row finishes with a 6, and we're done. All right, so these were just kind of probably just to make it look symmetric, which is neat. All right, well, I enjoyed that. Let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.